Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a detailed review of the new powerful laptop for creators from ASUS, the ASUS Zephyrus G14. So this is the ASUS Zephyrus G14 which we have been reviewing for quite some time. So we're going to talk about this laptop, what are the highlighting features and how this stacks up as a creator. So we have been using this laptop for editing videos and editing photos, so a lot of things we have been doing as a creator. So it's a really powerful laptop with the new AMD Ryzen series chipsets, the R5, R7 and R9 4900HS. That's the powerful processor it has, and it also comes with multiple SKUs based on the GPU. And we are testing the top of the line device with which retails for almost like 1,65,000 rupees, and this comes with 1440p resolution display. It's a WQHD display, and it has really powerful hardware being offered. So let's see how it performs as a creator and how good is the laptop for the price segment. So if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So this is the new ASUS Zephyrus G14 laptop. So ASUS calls this as one of the really powerful, or rather the most powerful 14-inch laptop available. That's what ASUS claims. So this comes with the AMD's R9 4900HS with RTX 2060 Max-Q graphics card from NVIDIA. So it's top of the line hardware being offered. So let's see how it performs. So we'll be explaining the features and all the options as a creator. So how good has been our experience. So before going into the detail aspects, there are multiple variants available. So we'll just highlight all the variants. So you get 4 SKUs based on the GPU: RTX 2060 Max-Q, GTX 1660 Max-Q, and GTX 1650 Ti and GTX 1650. So those are the 4 SKUs available, and in that you get a series of options for R5, R7 and R9 4900HS, and it also comes with anime metrics. So we'll talk about that in a while. And the top of the line has WQHD 1440p resolution display, and this is a pan-down validated display with 60Hz refresh rate. You also get an option of full HD at 120Hz refresh rate based on the model. So these are the 4 SKUs available, and on top of that there are multiple variants also available. So now let's talk about the build quality. Now this laptop has this as I said before, this has the anime matrix. So this is the area where the anime matrix is placed. So it comes in 2 colors. We have the white variant. There is also a gray or kind of darker variant which also feels nice. Now this white variant has a silver finishing on the back, and it's a well built laptop. It's a completely solid build quality. Now it fit and finish is again really good. The thickness is kind of okay for a premium laptop for creators. So you don't get those ultra slim chassis, because these are not for just for casual use. These are really powerful laptops for creators, so you do get a really good slim form factor as well. Now the weight distribution is kind of okay. It may not be the lightest out there, but still the weight distribution is quite okay. We have the ASUS branding here, and it feels nice. This is the anime matrix. We'll talk about that in a while. Now as with all the ASUS laptop, when you open, you have this ergo lift hinge. So as soon as you open the laptop, the top portion, or rather the front portion of the laptop lifts up, giving a slight angle for the keypad, and the typing experience is made better here. So that's the ergo lift keypad. Now if you look at the build quality, the fit and finish looks really nice, so overall if you look at the build quality, we are quite happy with what is being offered here. Now looking at the ports and other options, so we have on the left side you get the charging port, and then HDMI port. Then you get the USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C port, which also has display port and power delivery options. Then you get the 3.5mm audio jack. On the right side you get 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-A port. Then you also get one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C port included, and then you get the vents for ventilation on either sides. Now opening up, you can see that there are 2 speakers on either sides. Also there are speakers at the bottom, and overall the build quality and fit and finish looks really nice. Now next let's talk about the display. Now this device has the one we are testing is a quad HD panel, which means it is a 1440p resolution display. It's a 60 Hz panel, and what we felt was the brightness levels is kind of okayish. It's not a very bright display, so it is not very ideal for outdoor usage, but still for as a 1440 display it feels nice. It's a matte finish actually. It's not a glossy finish, it's a matte finish, and the quality of the display definitely looks good. The colors are good and overall clarity also looks good, but the brightness levels could have been better. Now one of the issues with this laptop is that there is no webcam included. So you can see that there is no webcam. The bezels have been kept to minimal. As a result, it skips on webcam. So the main issue when you skip with webcam is that now it is more or less work from home. So without the webcam you might have an issue with video calls, say for example Zoom calls or even Microsoft meeting calls. So all those things, a webcam is a necessary item, and this keeps the webcam. That's one of the downsides of this laptop. So there is no webcam bundle with the box, so ideally it should have been done if there was no space for webcam, because the bezels have been kept to minimal. So as a result, webcam has been skipped. So ideally there should have been a webcam included in the box package. So that's one area where this laptop has an issue, especially for people who are looking for a lot of video calls. Talking about the keypad. Now keypad is a chiclet keypad. It's a very well spacious keypad, and looks really nice. Typing experience is also really good, and feels the travel of the keys is also really good on this keyboard. Now one of the issues we faced with the keyboard is that it has a backlit keyboard, but it's more or less white kind of color. Now it's a silver finish, and background is kind of white color. The backlit color is white. So as a result, you don't actually feel that nice experience with both the colors. There is no contrast color. So as a result, the typing experience with the backlit keyboard isn't that great. Especially the backlit color could have been slightly better, or it should have been slightly brighter overall. Then apart from that, the trackpad looks really nice. It's a glass finish, and the trackpad is more or less accurate, kind of similar to what we have seen on the Dell XPS series. So it's a premium laptop, so the typing experience as well as the trackpad looks really good. So both the keypad as well as the trackpad looks good. Now on the keyboard you have 4 options, 4 buttons, additional buttons. One is volume up and down, then mute the microphone, as well as the armory crate button, and you also get the LED indicators for charging and CPU usage as well as battery usage, and you get a hexagonal type power button, which also is an integrated fingerprint scanner. So fingerprint scanner is integrated onto the power button, which isn't very accurate, not a very accurate fingerprint scanner. I had a lot of misses with the fingerprint scanner not being able to unlock. So it's not the best out there, but there is a fingerprint scanner included here. Now talking about the performance, so this the laptop which we have is powered by the Ryzen series, the R9, the 4900HS, along with the RTX 2060 Max-Q graphics from NVIDIA. It's a very powerful combination, and we have been using this laptop for editing videos, 4K videos, and also editing a lot of photos with Adobe Photoshop. So our experience has been really good. Now we tried a lot of complex tasks with this laptop, and overall it performed really well. Now one thing what we noticed is that with heavy usage, that means if you're editing a 4K video or you're gaming, since it has a really powerful GPU and CPU, gaming is also something which you can try. Now with heavy gaming and complex editing, the temperature reached almost above 50 degrees, which is kind of a desktop kind of experience. So this is ideally a laptop which you can place it on your desk and work, not a laptop with which you can place it on your lap and edit, because with heavy task there is a bit of heating happening, and you get different options to control the fan speed. with Armoury Crate, performance mode, silent mode, you can toggle the fan on and off. So those things are included. Now the Armoury Crate is one of those applications which has a lot of functionalities, so you can pick what kind of performance you want. If you want the best performance, you can go with the performance mode. If you want more of a silent mode where the processor and the fan performance is kind of minimal, you can go with that as well. Now the fan speed is more or less evident when during heavy editing. The fan speed was kind of slightly on the higher side. You can actually feel the fan speed with the heavy editing and task like that. Now here are some of the benchmarks of the laptop. As I said before, we have the top of the line Ryzen R9 4900HS. That's the powerful processor, and here is the benchmark score. So we have done multiple benchmark score, and the benchmark score again looks really good. It's a top of the line hardware offered, and the performance is simply superb on this laptop. Now it also has a SSD, so it's an Intel SSD. So SSD is something which we didn't feel it's the best out there, because if you see the read and write score, it's not the best out there, at least for a laptop which is priced above 1,50,000 rupees in India. So SSD should have been better, at least it should have been provided with a much better SSD. Now apart from that, one of the major con of this laptop, what we felt was there is no SD card support. Now as a creator, I would personally record videos and then use the SD card onto the device to edit a lot of videos. So when you do that, there is no SD card, and as a result I have to use another dongle. So that's something which we didn't personally like. SD card should have been bundled, or rather there should have been a port for SD card, especially when this laptop is made for creators. So that's one major issue we felt. Although you can directly connect to a camera using the cable, but lack of SD card is definitely a downside which we felt on this laptop. Now finally, moving on to the battery, it has a 76 watt hour battery, and it is rated for 10 hours of usage, and more or less we got around 8 to 9 hours on an average. That's kind of regular work. If you are going for extreme complex or other 4K video editing, you can get like 3 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours max. Again, which is really good, because 4K editing does take up a lot of memory and CPU, and as a result you get like 3 to 3.5 hours of battery life if you are editing 4K videos continuously. But otherwise, if you are on a normal usage, you can get like 8.5 to 9 hours of battery life, which is again really good for a laptop which is this powerful, and the task is also for a great performance. Now one of the things which we mentioned in our start is the anime metrics. So you can see here, this is the anime metrics. So you can see a metrics here, and this is actually customizable. So this is available on the top end variant as well as the mid-range variants. The lower variants do not have this. So basically it's kind of an animation. So you can see here anime metrics. So this does add up. You can actually customize. There is an application in the Armoury Crate where you can customize this and add your own text, or you can have custom images. So this is kind of a fun thing, not really a very useful option. Basically this is kind of an aesthetic thing, not really a functional one, but you can actually customize this. This actually even takes up a bit more battery life. If you turn this off, battery life definitely will be improved. Now there is an application, as I said before, where you can customize this anime metrics. So we feel anime metrics doesn't add any additional value apart from the aesthetic value to give a kind of nicer feel to the overall form factor and the laptop. So that is a detailed review of the ASUS Zephyrus G14 laptop, which is priced around 1,65,000 in India, and this is available on Amazon. So there are multiple variants starting from around 85K and goes up to say about 1,60,000. So we reviewed the top of the line laptop, and if you're a creator looking for a top of the line hardware to edit a lot of 4K videos, to edit a lot of images, then this is a really good laptop for creators. A couple of downside: one is that no SD card support, no webcams, and the SSD could have been better. Those are the three major issues we felt. Otherwise it's a really great deal for creators looking for outright performance. So that was a detailed review. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you plan to buy this laptop, we'll share the link in the description of this video. You can use our link and buy the laptop. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.